Hannah, the college basketball game really lived up to all the hype last night. I didn't want it to end.
I know, it was quite a game. The last few games have been really intense. Taylor Bartz and Laura Belanda are standing by in the sports studio with more. Ladies?
What a game it was last night, guys.
We have a couple of athletes spotlights coming up your way tonight as we look at a Hawkeye baseball hurdler and one Iowa softball player.
But first, we start with the national championship game last night.
A winner has been crowned from the NCAA men's basketball tournament as Duke was able to edge out Wisconsin last night by a score of 68-63, claiming their 5th NCAA Division I title.
The Blue Devils were led by 2 freshman guards in Tyus Jones and Grayson Allen, who were able to rack up a total of 39 points between the two of them, while National Freshman of the Year Jalil Okafor put up 10 points despite being absent most of the second half.
The win for the Blue Devils puts them in a tie with Indiana and North Carolina for the 3rd most NCAA championships.
It's going to be pretty exciting to see what comes out of that program with all those awesome freshmen they have.
Absolutely. Definitely bright futures ahead.
Iowa baseball is in new territory as the team is coming off one of its best starts in history. Saturday pitcher Blake Hickman is one reason the Hawkeyes have been so successful.
I sat down with Blake to talk about his position change, the impressive start to this season, and what the future holds. Last season, most Iowa baseball fans knew Blake Hickman as the starting catcher. But this season, you'll know him as the 6'5", 210-pound designated starting pitcher with a rifle for an arm.
It was something that me and my Coach Heller, talked about in the fall during the workouts. Like, it's something that I need to take more serious.
During the 2014 summer season, Hickman played for one of the top summer league teams in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, where he took a spot as a starting pitcher, and has returned to Iowa with a little more experience under his belt.
Pretty much learning how to be a pitcher. I felt when I first started pitching, I was just a thrower. That's pretty much 2 different things. I learned how to work my changeup, my slider, my curveball, and just spot up my fastball.
Continuing his first full year as a pitcher, Blake says he still feels that individual improvement is necessary in moving forward.
Just continue to just learn. I think that's my main thing. I don't want to just go out there and go back to my old ways as far as trying to strike everybody out, throwing as hard as I can.
And as an upperclassman and leader of the team, he's got plans for the Iowa baseball team this 2015 season.
Definitely get back to the Big Ten championship, win that tournament, make it to regionals. That's been our goal ever since Coach Heller came on this campus.
Hickman recorded a 96 miles per hour fastball in Cape Cod last summer, making him an MLB draft prospect this year.
That's something I try not to focus on, so I just try to stay humble with all that and just keep getting better and just winning as many games as possible for us.
Iowa baseball is home Wednesday against Milwaukee. That game has been moved up to 3 p.m. first pitch.
Over the weekend, the University of Iowa softball team went 1-2 in a 3-game series against the Fighting Illini, bringing their record to 12-30. But even with this softball season's ups and downs, Daily Iowan sports reporter Taylor Mathis looks at how one player seems to be the Iron Hawkeye.
Since Hawkeye shortstop Megan Blank began her softball career in Culver City, California, her roots and allegiance were always planted in the Hawkeye state.
I couldn't go to all the games. We'd watch them on TV every Saturday morning, get up at, 6 in the morning to watch on whatever channel was on. My dad's from Iowa City, so he's a diehard Hawk fan, and my mom went here, so it runs in the family.
When Blank came to Iowa her freshman year, she immediately became the team's starting shortstop. She has started 196 consecutive games in her collegiate career, not missing a single one, giving her the title of the Iron Hawkeye.
If I'm not in the lineup, then I'm going to push myself, to do whatever it takes to be in it and push my teammates as well.
Along with her starting game streak, Blank has always been a force to be reckoned with defensively, as she has a .951 career fielding percentage, and offensively, she leads the team with a .431 batting average and has made the first Big Ten team 3 times.
She's got a good sense about her in the game. The game oozes through her skin, and that's part of it, and she's patient. She doesn't get too high, get too low. She stays patient defensively and offensively, and that allows her to have good at-bats and to field consistently.
Blank will continue to lead her team as the Iron Hawkeye this weekend for more Big Ten play against the Badgers in Wisconsin. This is Taylor Mathis for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
As Taylor said, the softball crew will head to Wisconsin to play in their 4th Big Ten series of the year.
That's it for tonight's program. Tomorrow we will have highlights as the Iowa football coaches will talk with the media in their weekly spring press conference.
We will also feature another Hawkeye in tomorrow's show as Nicole Ray takes a look at Iowa's tennis player, Matt Hagan.
Back to you, Blake and Hannah, at the desk.